And I am live. Hello, everybody. This is Bear and Yam with the Tico Trend Train coming to you live from my humble vehicle. And I wanted to have a live stream here on my channel to just kind of relax and some of my bugs and just celebrate celebrate getting this new StreamYard and really liking it and testing it out, and just a constantly bettering myself, constantly improving myself. And so this Baron and Pals is going to be kind of like Baron and Sadis. So anybody's welcome to except anybody's welcome to join in. So I'm going to post this link down in the comment section, and yeah, feel free to hop in. Let's see. All right. Something that I wanted to talk about was on social cohesion. Post the link. There you go. So now anybody will be able to hop in and I can let them in to the stream. And I kind of wanted Tico to show up, but I don't think he knows that I'm doing this already. So he's going to have to show up whenever. Oh, wait. Okay, no. I think he just posted a podcast, but he might be hold on, let me check. Oh, live in 2 hours. Okay, so he's gonna go live in 2 hours. All right. Sounds good. So yeah, so maybe I should just go over the my idea for the stream. So yeah, I guess something that I wanted to talk about in regards to social cohesion is I think nowadays people do a lot are justified doing a lot of stupid stuff and stupid shit basically, all for the purposes of social cohesion. We have a lot of different problems that people view as strengths in this society. The ability to commit to a long-term relationship is something that there's a double meaning behind. So one thing I noticed is that you'll get people who have stayed in relationships for a long time, maybe 10, 20 years, or 20 or 30 years, and everyone around them sees it as a great relationship because it stood the test of time. Meanwhile, back at the halls of justice, there's a much darker backstage, or much more darker behind the scenes, and to the relationship. And I think that people justify this because they say, oh, you're gonna have bad parts of the relationship, and that's what's gonna make the relationship good. And they're right for saying that. However, I think that there's ways to prosper in a relationship without always having to bend over backwards to satisfy the other person, or do things just to satisfy the other person and not things that satisfy both of the people involved. And I think that's the reason why a lot of relationships don't really work out. is because the relationships get built on one person satisfying the other person, and it leads to a bunch of stupid shit, basically. There's this term, right? There's this term called mirror neurons, and it has to do with human beings interacting with each other. And I notice it a lot when I'm in front of people, and it's always that the other person wants to match my facial expression, or people tend to match each other's facial expressions when they're talking to each other in public or private. As long as you're within a social distance of someone, you will tend to match their facial expression, and that's basically based on mirror neurons. And I believe that it's to make things easier on the brain, uh, for all intents and purposes, because you your brain needs to consolidate the amount of expressions and the amount of muscle memory that it uses on a daily basis so that you can consume less in order for your brain to function. And so the way that I believe this relates to social cohesion is that when it comes to being unique in this society, we go against the grain in terms of matching what people expect us to do, or we go against the grain in terms of against the grain in terms of fighting against the stereotypes that are put upon us. And you'll see this a lot with gamma males or beta males or people who are, I guess they're at the beck and call of society. They relish the situations where stereotypes are used to define them because they may be hollow inside, and whenever a stereotype's foisted on them, it gives them a sense of direction, or it gives them a sense of purpose, and it gives them a sense of belonging, and it shows that it shows that people pay attention to them, even if it's for just a short amount of time. And the neat thing about it that I realized is if you're going your own way, or if you're not participating, if you're just observing, you kind of fall out of stereotypes, and you become, or I guess you can pick and choose which stereotypes to live by instead of people assuming them about you. And I also realize that it's the negative stereotypes a lot that people become embarrassed by, or people don't realize how they can actually make it their own and use it to their advantage for the most part. And so part of the I guess a funny story that I could use to relate to it would be, hold on real quick because I'm getting ready to change positions real quick, so just give me 1 second. And I am back. So going into my notes real quick. Yeah. So the thing that I realized after listening back to a lot of the streams that I was in the about 8 months ago, starting about 8 months ago, is a lot of people give this false impression of themselves that they have like a high IQ, and I guess it gives them an excuse to say stupid shit. So I think it's basically their upbringing. No one's ever doubted the fact that they were smart, so they actually get brought into the world in on easy mode or recruit mode difficulty, and so they believe that since they have high IQ, it gives them an excuse to say stupid shit. Like, for example, um, certain people will say, well, um, they know how to predict human behavior based on their experience, or they are this, or they 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 know how a person is going to react to a certain situation. They've had certain experiences that then disqualify other people from adding into the conversation. And I realize that this is due to um, this is due to I guess a lack of awareness and a lack of being able to actually enjoy the presence of other people. Because I realized that certain individuals lack the ability to actually just enjoy themselves and control their emotions when they're in a situation where they're not the most powerful person in the room or the most knowledgeable person in the room about a given topic. And it's just shit like this that makes me kind of question how intelligent certain people are when they say the stuff that they say. And it's led me to kind of be more mindful analyzing when certain people are conversing with me, um, to be able to detect when someone's trying to deceive me. And so there's this like high IQ thing. There's this lack of enjoyment of one's time, a lack of awareness, and I believe that RPM, who just released a video, the guy who's like, ha 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 ha, gentlemen, the lights of on feminists are still proverbially out. He said that he is a card carrying hedonist. And what I believe that means is after he took the red pill and woke up, he decided he was going to enjoy life as much as humanly possible after taking the red pill. And however he was going to enjoy that is what constituted his identity going forward with the red pill. So at the mercy of everybody else, no matter what anybody says, he's going to enjoy his life. That's kind of the mentality that I've adopted now. And when I see that people aren't able to actually function in an environment where people are trying to relax and people are trying to be just grow as individual people and be normal and try to have a normal conversation. I realize it's too much to ask for certain people because um, at a certain point in the dialogue they can't let anybody else add any nuanced information. I don't know. It's just something that I realized is if you're going to better yourself, you have to be able to, I guess, make sacrifices of your ego, make sacrifices of your face based on how you're perceiving a situation, so that you can get out and actually retain the information that's going to help you to do you. at the end of the day, because a lot of people focus on what's good for the group and this whole idea of social cohesion. So if somebody is nonchalant and everybody else is kind of has this sycophantic zeal about them, this like cult like fervor, and they're all enjoying themselves, uh, uh, almost like not lacking self awareness. They will try to shame the person who's nonchalant into getting them to acquiesce and become as enthusiastic about whatever bullshit that anybody's talking about at any given point in time. And it's stuff that I noticed like this, where I think how people who are very intelligent still get or I guess very smart still get pulled into the bullshit of other people when they don't understand quite how to control their emotions. And I'll be very blunt. If I don't think I can add to a conversation, I'm just gonna shut up and be quiet. Like I don't. There's no reason why I should try to act like I know what I'm talking about. I tend to use big words a lot of the time. But oh, we got a guest, the internal sadist. Welcome, Tico, to the stream. Dark Skin Tico, aka Internal Sadist.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up, Secret? I seen you in the comment section. What's
And
up?
I cannot hear you.
I said, what's up?
I can see you're resonating, but I cannot hear you for the life of me, buddy.
Hang on, let me change my mic.
Settings.
There we go. How about now? Do you hear me now?
Something's up with your mic, pimp. Something is up with your mic.
Do you hear me now? Hold up.
I'm tapping. Nothing. So I can't tell if Seeker's trying to get in. Seeker, you trying to get in the stream? What's up, Tico? Yeah, I don't think Seeker. Do you hear Tico? Hey, something's wrong with your mic, too. You might have to sort that out. Oh, you can hear him? Maybe I gotta leave my own live stream and come back in. This is embarrassing. Wow. Hold on one second. All right, I'm gonna leave. I don't know. Can I leave? I can't. What the heck? Crystal clear. Wait, so you can hear me, but I just can't hear him.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah. So he can probably hear you, but I can't hear Tico. What the heck?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? He's gonna leave his own live stream and leave me alone by myself in his own live stream. I feel some type of way about this. It's not my job to carry his live stream. I'm the internal sadist. This is beneath me. I'm just joking. Stop. Oh my goodness gracious.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
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 Hello? I'm gonna jump out and jump back in myself. This goofball. Okay. Basically, what he was talking about, he was actually doing really good by himself. He didn't really need me to come in. Basically, I wanted to say he was doing a very good job and he doesn't really need anybody. And he was doing a good job is basically all I really wanted to say to him, basically. But outside of that, what's up, Americus? What's up, Seeker? How y'all doing tonight? Hello, can you hear me now? I'll jump out and jump back in.
Hashtag America. This is so messed up. Okay, well, you guys can all hear me. Obviously, this audio isn't working because I'm somehow not able to hear Tico. So there's like no interaction. I mean, I can still keep talking. If you guys want to let me know what he said. Oh wait, hold on. Let me add him.
Can you hear me now?
No, I still can't hear you. What the heck is going on?
Heck?
Oh, I just heard something.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello?
Brother type. There we go. This is a disaster.
Can you hear me now?
I just heard a crackle. Background.
Can you hear me now?
Let's just go through this. Let's just do this. God damn it. Why isn't this working, Tico? How do I fix this? Oh my goodness. This was good too. Hello? I'm doing great without you. All right, I'll just keep going. You know what, Tico? Even though I know that you support me, hold on. I'm getting a call from somebody.
Really? You won't take a call and make me carry the stream? Are you serious right now?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, it works now. Yes. Oh, but let me here.
You
Hold
can
on,
hear me?
Tico. I'm just gonna finish what I was saying because yeah, so that's something I noticed and I think it relates to the human brain. Like people have this feeling that they want to have be able to match your expression sometimes, but they don't always know exactly how to do it. So they'll try to shame you into matching their expression, which gives you the feeling that they actually value you and not the other way around. Like they should value you and not the other way around. It's kind of like
Yeah, I'm just sounding kind of choppy right now.
hello, choppy. Is it? How does it sound? How's it sound right now? Oh, Americus. Welcome, Americus.
What up, my dog? How you doing?
Hello.
What's happening?
Hold on. Hello?
What's up, my dog? How you doing?
Yo, I'm good.
That's good to
I
hear.
just got off work and then I decided to start this stream. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. There you go. But yeah, I just decided to try to see if I could do this on my channel instead of making Tico do it all the goddamn time. But now I know why I I do, because it's freaking hard.
It'll get easier for you. Just, you got to start somewhere. So it'll get easier.
Well, I'm glad you guys were here for my first like official one. I mean, Wind was there. I don't want to like throw Wind under the bus, but yeah, he was there for my really first one. But yeah, no, this was kind of like what I would do if I was given a little bit more power on Tico's channel. I would be just like have anybody come on the stream and be able to talk and be able to share their ideas and right now for me it's kind of like I feel like I'm like being like combative or I'm on edge right now because with the manosphere I just feel like I'm so happy to be a part of it. It's almost like I spend a lot of time participating in live streams as of late, and like just being a person to talk to in general.
Well, to be on the manosphere, the first prerequisite for being on the manosphere is you have to be an asshole with a capital A.
Facts.
True. True.
Facts.
I'm just
Yeah. And then one thing I noticed is people like because of this like the society that we live in, people who don't know how to do that, they will just let their channels become bloated, overcrowded. People like nipping at each other's ankles. Everybody's asshole is just swollen. Because it's just like it's just become like a clusterfuck. Like too many people know what's going on in each other's personal lives and stuff, and without real without any sort of curiosity. Like it'd be one thing if I was like, oh, I'm interested in like figuring out more about this person. Let's see what they show on their social media. But the extra shit is just extra shit, and it's dumb to me because it ruins the whole I guess the magical part about putting stuff on this media or putting stuff into video audio format. Like why would I actually want to go to see where a person physically is when I could just watch their content on YouTube? To this day, I mean, I work with certain people like I said, the reason why I brought this up is because I was going back on Tico's channel like 8 months ago and watching those videos. And it's funny, True Sherm, I'm pretty sure True Sherm got COVID. True Sherm got COVID like right before the roundtable on Tico's channel because he came on and he was like, I just had like a really bad flu and I had like a terrible cough and like I was just getting over it. And I was like, whoa, it's weird. Maybe he did get maybe he was sick, or maybe like certain people got sick way earlier than what they said. And it's funny he predict it was kind of like a foreshadowing in that live stream. Another thing that was foreshadowing in that live stream was he was talking about the video game The Matrix, and Jada Pinkett Smith was in it, and he was like, ooh, I would love I've heard even rumors of Jada Pinkett doing that in real life. And then like fast forward, now you have entanglements and you have all this stuff. So it's kind of funny to see how everything comes together. But the point that I wanted to make about bringing up those live streams is like no one really watched them, and we were all pretty much dicks. And the only people we really referenced or talked about was either celebrities or trolls or each other or like some bitches that we were talking about or something. But the funny part about it is like we just gelled so well. We gelled so naturally together. It's like it felt weird looking back because I'm like, True Sherm seemed like one of my best friends the way that we would talk to each other, but it's like the first time we met.
Yeah, I think
it's just weird how we all kind of came together so smoothly.
Yeah,
but
much.
Yeah.
He's like your soulmate or something like that.
He's your soulmate. That's a good one. Yeah.
My soulmate. Yeah, Tico's Sherm's my soulmate.
And the funny thing about that whole entire collaboration was it was one of those things where it was like my brainchild. So it was one of those things where I knew that each of you would all link up and actually gel together quite well in the live stream together. So it's one of those things where I think about it and it comes up in my head and it's like, well, this is a heavy hitter and this is a new guy. I got a new guy and a heavy hitter. Can they gel together, basically? And it's one of those things where it's like I think about every single dynamic in the live stream to actually make it work. So it's one of those things where I'm always thinking who would go with who can go with who, and who gels better with who. Like I always said, like you and Psyche Soap have a really, really good dynamic. People may not always see it, but when they do see it, it's like the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking to go into table flip, and actually those table flips in the middle where we were creating like the Roni parodies and stuff. We were actually feeding off each other, and then Psyche Soap went and got a stupid promotion. So now he's like working and stuff, and I'm like, where's my promotion? And I'm just like, butthurt because I'm like, Psyche Soap, I miss you guys.
Yeah, your promotion is coming up real soon.
Yeah, definitely. Your promotion is definitely coming up because I always said that because
I've
always told you that you're actually a lot better than what you think you are, and you've always been one of the better people that I've actually picked out of like doing streams with.
It sucks. It sucks because like personally, I go through like this issue. I was just on the phone with Wind about it because I was telling him, and I'm not trying to be negative about it, anything, but like an emotionless in particular, those kind of things I apply to myself first before I
Mhm.
start thinking about other people. And it's kind of one of the things that I like that Dusty used to do, where he was saying like, we got to start paying attention about this thing as a people, and then like folks had to remind him in the live stream. It's like you're applying that mindset, your mindset, to other people, which is it's just like it's like illogical, or it's like trying to
Mm.
apply logical thinking to lot. And so that's what I do whenever it gets into like the emotionless, or when it has to do with single mothers, or when it has to do or single mother sons and stuff, or when it has to do
Mhm.
with working out and improving yourself. Because the women stuff never was a problem to me, but the
Mhm.
working out and staying positive by having that routine has always been an issue for me. And like even when I would do it consistently, it was almost like I did it like an addict. Like it was almost like I knew, even though I got up every single day and ran like 3 miles every single day, that at some point I wasn't going to be able to keep it up. And it's like one of
Yeah.
those things where you constantly force yourself to do stuff, or find a job where it kind of gives you an excuse to stay active. And that's why that's something that I appreciate about the content and making the content, because even though I'm not exactly doing something that another person would see as being very valuable, kind of almost like a dog looking at a person reading a book. They're like, well, like, I don't get it, what's so important about those pieces of tree, those like tree shavings all pressed together. It's like
Mhm.
I somehow find value out of this, and it makes me value myself enough to keep going, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was saying like just I think the only criticism that I actually have about you is your every now and again you have a lack of confidence within yourself. That's like my only criticism that I've ever had about you. I hardly ever say it, but that's like the only thing. Because the sad part about that is you have a lot of knowledge, and you have, especially for your age, you're like a vast wealth of knowledge. The sad part about that, the only thing that hinders you is your lack of confidence within yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I always talk about, like, you're one of the favorite people to do a one-on-one stream with in the whole entire manosphere, which
thank
is
you,
which is
thank you.
kind of funny because like there's not too many people that I can actually say that I would actually do a one-on-one stream with and actually would care to do a one-on-one stream with, and another person being Black Pill Radio. He's another person I don't mind doing a one-on-one stream with
What's up, Wayne?
because
Yeah,
we gel so nicely. We gel so nicely, and it's like one of those things where it's like we feed off each other quite well. Then there's the same thing with you, where we feed off each other quite well. There's not too many other people where we actually feed off each other quite well, like y'all, like I do with y'all two for all intents and purposes. There's like probably one other person I could think of, but I'm not willing to work with that person if it even if it was even if it was the last two people on Earth.
Yeah, the
But
well, that's what I realized. There's not a lot that I mean when it comes to references. I don't know when it's not like a freestyle stream. I sort of like I feel like I shut down. Yeah, because it's probably because of lack of confidence. Because I don't want to bring in something out of left field, but I also can't add, I also like sometimes I just like can't add
really, you don't want to bring in something left field. We
from
got
left field.
We got MGTOWN to win in the stream with us half the time. You want to talk about
Wait,
left
is he trying to
field?
get? Oh, sorry. I've been had the phone up to my ear this whole time. What up? What up, Seeker? Seeker, think you're just blowing up the chat, and then Maytown the wind. Hey, Maytown the wind.
And the sad part about that, we have MGTOWN to win in the streams with us. He's left field. We have Psyche Soap screaming all over the damn place in the chats with us. He's left field. So trust me, there's not really very much you can actually do left field
Yo,
to beat
sorry. I
to
mean,
beat
like,
those two people. To
sorry.
beat those two
This was
people.
crazy. The out the park. Like when Wynn's interrogation stream. If people have the time to go watch that, it gets so just like heady, like during the middle part when people start getting introduced into it. Because I came in with it as a joke to like try to pretend like I was like some detective, and then all of a sudden people started hopping in, and it became like a really intellectual thing. Like Wynn put on a really awesome show yesterday, and I would encourage everybody to go watch it.
Hey,
Um,
since Psychic Soap's not here, uh, I'm gonna channel my inner second self. Hey!
Nothing wrong with that. Go ahead. Let that out.
Come out to play! Hey!
You see,
Tico!
there's no
Yes,
other
sir,
way.
I'm over.
See, you can't out left field those two people. So this is typically why I have those two people on the stream, because there's no way in hell you're going to ever be able to out left field those two
Oh
people.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. No. Actually, but to be more specific, it's just when it's like when it's Mr. Forma, True Sherm, hidden, the who else? Sir, just different. It depends. It's like True Sherm, Mr. Forma, hidden, and but there's those people where it's like I don't even know all of the references, so it's like I don't know what to talk about with them. Whereas like with you and I, we have a certain I guess we have do we qualified certain things to talk about? Like for example, one of our streams was called George Lopez and Pornhub or something. It was just like the most craziest title. But it's like we've literally ran out of many ideas.
I would like to thank the Cartel Princess for that title, by the way. I would like to thank the Cartel Princess for that title. Because I could not think of that title because it would have been too damn long. Cartel Prince, what is it? Was George Lopez and Pornhub? I'd have put like George Lopez does something stupid and Pornhub this. It'd have been like 90 letters long and shit, like 90 characters long by the time I
realize I have this. I don't know if it's our personality types, but I think I'm like it says ISTP craftsman. So it says that like you like to jump in and get your hands dirty, and that's kind of what I've liked about Rose's, like going into Rose's Discord and stuff, because it's like the exact same. It's like the exact same dynamic. It's like I'm like we just wait. For example, like we just wait around for something funny to happen, and then as soon as something weird happen, then everybody just piles on with their ideas or something, and then like whatever happens out of it, we just kind of like forget about it and move on. So it's kind of like those situations where I really thrive in. And I mean, I'm pretty good at what I do. I've done like enough to survive. And like one thing that I feel like I sacrificed a lot is just like comfort. Like I just sacrifice comfort a lot. If I have to spend any card like in Gin Rummy, it's always gonna be that one that I'm like comfortable with, that I'm gonna throw out, and then like fly by the seat of my pants is basically how I like to go at it.
Well, the sad part about that, it's always good to fly by your seat of your pants, because I've always been a freestyling type person when it comes to my content. So it's one of those things where it's like I literally remember a lot of the stuff that I do. I remember a lot of the stuff that I talk about because I actually do research for other channels. So it's one of those things where it's like, not only do I own my own channels, I actually work for 2 Spanish channels, and we do some pretty off the wall shit. So we have to run out and do research. So all the research that I actually do is actually through those channels. Then I bring it to my channel basically if it fits my topic or my narrative or whatever the topic of my video is. So one of those things where people always say, well, where are you getting all this information from, Tico? I do a lot of research. I do more research than you think. Like, it's not something, like every single time I actually do a live stream, there's been live streams that I've actually pushed back due to the fact that I found more information out on that live stream. So therefore I got to push it back. And if you ever notice, like one day there'll be like a good example. The one that moved a lot was the rape statistic one. It was actually meant for Sunday, then it moved to Tuesday, then it moved to Thursday, then it moved to Friday, then it moved to the following week. So it's one of those things where I kept on finding information before I actually, went on with that actual stream. Or anything I do, basically, if it gets pushed back or rearranged to a different thing, that's because I found information. There's live streams that were far away that got moved that gets moved closer to the actual date of time, because it's one of those things where I have all the information I need for this one, but I don't have all the information for that one.
Right.
But
the way that I do the gaming, is kind of the same way. Like I'll be my head will just be racing with a bunch of different things, and so instead of trying to like organize them, I'll just kind of like play the game, and then I'll try to I guess like inform what I'm doing with what I like, how I'm thinking, and then it'll kind of like it'll just materialize the way that it does. Like and I really like it. Like I'm really proud of it.
FYI, shout outs to Me Too, and not Me Too the actual movement. I'm talking about Me Too the channel, MITU.
But yeah, but so that's why I like when it comes to improve myself. The way I think about it is like, yeah, that's one thing that I try to increase is like my ability to just like relax and like get comfortable, because I literally take so much opportunities to make myself uncomfortable.
Look at you, Seeker. I thought Tico's icon was some badass looking skunk. It isn't. It's not. It's not.
And it's
So
like,
that's how I come up with most of my ideas. And it's not really complicated, but yeah, that's how it happens most of the time.
I come up with most of my ideas just out of general random GP, you know.
You want to know the funny thing is?
Yeah.
A lot of my topics actually come out of my comment section or come out of being in a live stream with somebody else.
Right.
Somebody else's live stream, shockingly. Like I got many ideas talking to Seeker, America's DeVille, and Shinobi one in my comment section than I've actually came up with by my damn self. I've came up with ideas while being smack dab in the middle of somebody else's live stream while on the panel.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't always come up with my own stuff, but the sad part about that, it might be like a small talking point that I'll turn into a big ass production.
Yeah, you can turn it into a whole podcast. Just something that I wrote down. I was just testing that out. Now that I have a new S Pen, I'll just write something down, and then I'll make a whole video about it. It's only like 2 words, or it's like a few phrases, but that's how I usually go about it now, because I get to be lazy if I just set my workflow up that way. Just kind of like just go along with it. And then with Seeker, I figured out there's a lot of things that Seeker has commented where I'm like, I have to make a video about that now.
Yeah,
So
Seeker
I'll
does
just
that shit a lot. Yeah, Seeker does that shit a lot in your comment section, especially America's DeVille by accident. He'll say some shit to you, and you'll be having a conversation, whole entire conversation in your comment section. It's like, oh, that sounds like a video.
Mm-hmm.
or America's DeVille will say some shit in your live stream, and it's like, huh, making a live stream about that now.
Mm-hmm. I was on Blind Assassin.
Duly noted, America's duly noted.
I was on Blind Assassin stream, and it's like sometimes when it's high energy, I really like it, because it gives you like the ability to just, I don't know, qualify anything as like something that wouldn't happen if it was kind of like a low temperature conversation. But when I realize when it comes to those like colder conversations, my listening skills definitely have to get better, because I'll be talking, and all of a sudden I'll finish something, and then like I was on Blind Assassin stream, and I realized he's so good at listening. Like he's just a really good listener.
Yeah, yes.
And I'm like, I gotta step my game up, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, because I'm just too focused on this dude freaking listening to me, to what I'm saying.
Wednesday, remove your phone from your Aaron Lady man.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
yeah. Sorry about that. I got to remove the home button from goddamn my phone internet thing.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part about when you're in the middle of saying something, and then you tap on the side of your phone, and then your whole StreamYard just disintegrates.
Yes, and as I was trying to say, is like
ridiculous.
I usually get it off of like a quick snippet off of somebody's stuff. Like I'll try to leave like with Tico. Tico called me the Jay-Z. Called me Jay-Z. I took a freaking few topics and turned it into a whole goddamn video.
Yeah,
Do it.
Basically,
that's the rolling video. That's the rolling video.
Yeah, it's like the same, because like the thing about the lovely thing about MGTOW one that everybody don't realize is like this nigga could take one thing you say, like he could sample one thing you say and turn it into a whole entire fucking video. And you're sitting there like, this nigga.
Yeah.
Is Hidden taking a dump right now?
Natural. He can get in there and he can get plugged in right away and make a good contribution to whatever the discussion is about.
Hey,
Yeah. I think Hidden is taking
Hidden
a
in the
dump.
house. Hidden in the house.
Taking a motherfucking dump.
Trash can around here. I know there's a trash can around here.
Y'all are taking a dump on the internet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we're
pretty much.
this is
Yeah,
the
Hidden-
Baron and
Hidden's
Pals.
another-
Baron and Pals is ours. Is like it teeters on a dumpster juice. Straight hot dumpster garbage.
It's not dumpster juice. It's actually pretty good. Hidden is actually another.
Sorry, just
Despite the fact that we don't work together by ourselves together, Hidden's another person that I actually mess with in the stream quite well.
I got a counterpoint for Baron Yam though. See, I don't think you have to come in, overly prepared or highly structured in what you want to do. I think one of the best things you can do is come in and be spontaneous with your conversation.
Oh, definitely. Because the sad part about that, if you come in overly prepared, look at it like this. Especially if there's a team of us, like there's 5 of us right now on a panel.
Yeah.
Just rely on one of your other brothers on a panel to pick up the pieces if you don't have them, basically. So it's one of those things where, like, trust me, somebody on the panel with you would actually make the bridge so you can actually cross it, so you can actually make it to the other side if you have to.
Yeah. It's like
Your
a
real
it's
challenge
like a
is
crazy
gonna be
game. It's
telling
like the
people to
craziest
shut the
game of
fuck up.
spades.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's like the crazy
Hold on, Win, because I gotta say something here.
He did it on purpose. He did that shit on purpose. That was funny.
No,
as hell.
I tried doing it, but it was hard when back in the Blaze because it was like 2 people were going at it, and then Win tried to jump in with something, and I tried to butt in and be like, "Yo, Win, shut the fuck up." but I was like, I was moving too fast.
Yeah.
I always move too fast.
Yam was like, Win, just leave it alone. Let him get murdered. We'll sweep up the body later. We'll sweep up the body later. Just let the murder happen.
Got it. I had to basically, yeah. But it's like a messed up game of poker, bid with spades. It basically, if you ain't got it in your hands, somebody else got it. Your partner probably
basically.
got it.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
simply how that works. You just got to rely on your partners in a stream. And it's one of those things where it's like, this is typically why I always have like a bunch of people that I can rely on in stream and that one idiot in the stream with me. Because the one idiot's going to make the stream interesting, but the other ones are pretty much going to stabilize the idiots, what the idiot's talking points are.
You know, the good part about having me in there is I've got crickets built into my soundtrack. So anytime nobody talks, all you hear is the crickets going, and it lets you know.
Yeah, you and him both. I mean, you and what's his name? Sifu both got hit crickets in y'all damn background.
Yeah, but you can't.
Hey, I got
It's funny, like their sound setups are like they're like troll killers.
Yeah.
Or not troll killers. They're just like weird bullshit talking killers. Like they eliminate all awkward, or they create awkward moments.
That's
and they
pretty
like
much
purge.
like I know a lot of people.
What you're trying to say, man?
Right?
No.
You're trying to say that they calm
critic.
it down, but at the same time they don't calm it down. They make it exciting. I don't understand.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like the crickets. They calm it down.
They're basically like troll deterrents. It's kind of like my crackling that everybody complains about in my one set of headphones.
Are the trolls. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, the crickets are the trolls.
The crickets, they
like
troll
the
what the people say. Yeah, they definitely troll. They're
like the
no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. You're like, your shit is pointless. Your bullshit is meaningless.
Crickets, right?
Give up your
like the crackling.
That means you're not talking. Dead air.
Yeah, the sad part about that is like when it comes to like the crickets for Hidden and Sifu, or the crackling from my headphones that you hear from my headphones half the time. They're basically like a trolling mechanism.
Or a MGTOW in the winds. I don't know, wind
in the background. What the fuck? Yeah, the wind period. Or the wind period. It's like if it ain't Milo, it's the wind. If it ain't the wind, it's Milo.
Yeah. There's a lot.
If it ain't none of that, then it's some cussing somebody out.
But I also noticed there's another thing that happens. It's like, because we've all agreed to at least like stick apart, stay together. We kind of there's like suspension of disbelief. I kind of think about it as like a mystery. Like it's almost like Scooby-Doo. We're in the Scooby-Doo van, and like everybody splits up. And we like go our separate ways, and then we're just trying to see who's fucked up, who's the fucked up person in the live stream. And he's like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
It's usually either me or second sober.
Yeah, Secret White Band, Red Pill Force, right?
Yeah, and true, dude. That's like True Sherm. He's literally like, I do. Is it weird that I have to use the Force to pay attention to what's going on in these live streams?
You have to feel the hate. Let
Flow
the hate flow through you.
And I realize I can't do. I gotta let Win do Palpatine because he has a much better Palpatine.
No. Let the hate flow through you.
Yeah.
Young Anakin.
I'm waiting for True Sherm to go Hollywood.
Right?
I can do Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Mhm.
That's when he finds out.
No!
That's impossible. Bring young Skywalker to me. I will deal with him.
I think I could do Lando Calrissian, and he's like,
Kill them all.
"How you doing, you old pirate? So good to see you."
Old pirate.
Or he's like, what else does he say? I basically memorized it from Battlefront. But yeah, back to the Scooby-Doo thing. It's like we're all like trying to figure out this this mystery. So for a second, I feel like I'm Shaggy because like I like maybe eat some too many Scooby snacks or something, and I'm just like high as hell in the middle of the stream, and I'm like I can't. I'm agreeing with the person I'm agreeing with the person that's doing bullshit. That's spouting bullshit in the stream, and I'm just lost. So
Yeah, the sad part about that, the minute that starts happening, I get a little agitated. It's like no.
no,
And then that's usually when I start going. That's when I usually start going in on people for all intents and purposes. Like, okay, now this is starting to get out of hand, and now you're fucking up my live stream because the shit that you're saying is total bullshit now. So it's like I let people slide. For certain things. However, I won't let a person slide if what they're saying, if it sounds like what they're saying they don't really believe in themselves. I won't let them slide. So I'll typically just jump on them and try to decapitate them.
I can't say I'm a nice person.
Be very careful.
You better be very careful. You better not say
I'm a nice person.
That's fucked
I can't say I'm empathetic, compassionate, or sympathetic. You know, but what I can do, say this: you can find my empathy, my compassion, and my sympathy. You know.
Where?
No, you can't find mine.
You can find it. It's in the dictionary. It's in the dictionary between the words ass and fuck and syphilis.
Ass fucking syphilis. Nice one. I like that.
That's what my sympathy is.
Horseback.
Huh? You said a horseback.
Yeah.
Find the needle in a horse stack.
Yeah.
In a horse stack. That's one that Win made. Yeah, and that one is. I kind of like that one. I just like my quippy, my shit that I made on my channel. I was like, stop getting into bed with the wrong people. Like there's so many like characters. I have a lot of different
straw
characters.
in the needle stack. I think you mean it's a straw in the needle stack.
No, I was hoeing a needle stack.
It's a needle
I
in
mean,
a
it was a needle. It was a needle in a hoe stack. You said.
No, I'm saying
a
straw. I say
horse
straw
stack.
in a needle
It's a
stack.
needle.
No, you said needle in a horse. You said needle in a horse stack before.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
I need a needle in a whorehouse.
Trust me, we remember these, man. We remember these. Just because you don't doesn't mean we don't.
Was I drunk?
You might have been.
Yeah.
I think you were that night. I think you were just kind of feeling it that night.
Oh yeah, I probably was. I was kind of feeling it.
Yo, I mean, I know this is gonna come out. This is gonna like get right back on the topic super quick. But the thing that pissed me off is how like people that I was in college with, they would just like they would hop from relationship to relationship, and then they would try to tell me that that I was like had low standards, and I'm like, how are you gonna say I have low standards when you don't have any proof? I was like, you don't have any proof.
You're the one that's dick hopping and hole hopping.
Right? I mean, come on.
Especially the ones that they play both sides of the field.
Yeah,
They
y'all
did more hopping.
motherfuckers hitting birdies and eagles and shit. Golf reference for those getting home now. Yes, I do play golf. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck a bird and an eagle is. I don't know what golf is. I don't know.
Eagles a hole in one. A birdie's like a hole in two. I think it is.
No,
That-
birdie
but
is under
A
par.
birdie is
Under par, I'm sorry, yeah,
getting
under
two
par.
under par. Yeah.
I knew it was
And
something
then-
dealing with two.
Or
I
it's
knew it
one
was something
under.
dealing with two.
Is one under par and two under? The eagle
It's
is
one
two.
under
Is
par.
two. Eagle is two. Yeah. Because aren't most holes like hole in or three, like a par of 3 or 4. So then it's like if you
Where
have
are you
two,
playing?
the birdie,
No,
and then
an
if
eagle's
it's a
hole in
one
one.
would be a hole in one. No, if it's a no,
No,
it
hold
can't
on,
be
eagle-
an eagle and a hole in one.
No, eagle's a two. Eagle's a 2E. Hole in one is a hole in one, and birdie's two below, two above,
Right.
two above.
Because there's no such
be
thing as an
above
eagle on
below
a
par,
par
basically.
3. There's no such thing as an eagle on a par 3. It'd just be a
Shit.
hole in one.
Yeah, you
Shit,
guys.
I bet you I can make it work.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of relates because they're just trying to aim for this small hole, and like they end up like shooting all over the goddamn course, and then they claim that since you don't, they claim that you're the one who's like not accurate in what you're doing, or like you're the one who
Hey,
doesn't have
look,
good
What
form.
are you
know is
doing?
I'm like,
Are
you're
you still
flailing around.
practicing for your hole in one? You can't
Hey,
get a
look,
hole
this-
in one on this course.
all I know
So
is
just come and
take the
whack
little
balls
fuck-
with me.
take the little,
whack balls.
Little
Yeah,
black balls.
I take the little fucked up club and I hit the
Hashtag
tiny little
ball
white
whack.
ball, and if it goes close, I hope for the best when it's in the air.
And ball washer is for your golf balls, guys.
Not your actual
It's not
balls.
for your. It's not for your balls.
No,
It
you'll
hurts
shred
like
your
hell.
balls. You'll
Trust me.
shred your balls apart. With
Yes,
that.
it will. It hurts like hell. You won't even get. You
Don't
won't
do
even
that.
get halfway down there. It's not
Sand
for your
away
balls.
half of your boys.
Win knows because he tried it once.
Because his balls went flying in the wind
It's
right
for your
after.
balls. It's for the golf balls. It hurts like hell. You won't even get it started. And then you'll, nope,
You
nope,
got-
not a
Shit,
good
that
idea.
would be like
He
a
got his
freaking
balls
torture
at the,
device.
he got his
Yes,
balls
it
at
is.
the
It
ball
is a
washer and
perfect
they
torture
threw
device.
his
It's
balls
run their
across the
balls
course
up
and someone
no.
went 4.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wait a
you
minute,
try
how the hell did Americans get blocked in the actual chat?
I have no idea. That's
I
impressive.
got Americans
go in the
blocked
chat.
for 5 minutes or some shit like that.
I can't even go in the fucking chats in these.
How?
But,
In the comment section, it says Americans blocked for 5 minutes. What the hell happened there?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe he's bitch broke.
No, he didn't.
But I was
Really
saying,
gonna bring up that dude of all people?
Do not
sorry,
try to
I'm
watch. Do not
You guys
try
Way
to
to burn
watch
your
the
panel.
biological, the bios in the ball
Move
wash.
on.
It will hurt like hell. Trust me.
I'm going to trust you and my own head thinking that would probably be a bad idea. I put the two of them together and I probably won't put my nuts in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I didn't really need your help, but
I don't trust
Oh,
myself.
sure
it's
with
your
that
fault,
now.
Baron Yam.
I'll probably never do it again.
Oh, there was maybe on my ear. Yeah, I was like, I had it up to my head, so I was probably just like smashing
Yeah,
buttons with my face.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It says timed out by Baron Yam. Was it? I knew it wasn't me.
What a guy.
No, I knew it wasn't my black ass.
Damn! I'm just a tyrant. I'm a tyrant.
Look at getting his last
Baron
one.
Yam showed an early
trying to
meme
block people
streak
and shit.
on his meteoric rise,
Right? Mediocre.
smashing,
I got-
smashing down longtime followers, such as
Just to let you
America's
know,
DeVille.
meteors don't rise; they actually hit the ground really fast.
Right.
Just
A
so you-
rising meteor. That would just be like a.
He said
rock.
meteoric. He said meteoric rise. Not
Yeah, that
meteor.
doesn't make any sense.
Not
That's
meteor,
stupid.
right?
Meteors come down in
Why do people
showers.
fucking
I
say that?
know. Florida.
It's probably something that people just got used to saying, and then they're like, "All right, well, fuck it, let's not think about this anymore."
Basically, see, y'all messing up. Basically, what meteoric rise means is it's a rise, but it wasn't impactful or wasn't as good as most other people's rises. It was better than other people's, but it
Oh,
wasn't
but
as
then
good
it
as the
eventually
best,
smashed
basically.
and hit the
So it's
ground.
basically,
Yeah.
so it's basically one of those things where you actually come up, but you're not coming up like you're not sprouting up like a superstar. You're basically
You're not
coming
getting
up.
popped in your behind.
I'm the
You need to
first.
get popped in
you're
your
basically coming up.
behind.
That's
And then
Basically,
you
it's the
move up the
difference.
ladder.
It'd be the difference between it'd be the difference between like an A-lister and a B-lister for all intents and purposes is what it means. Your mediocre rise means it's a mediocre rise, basically, is all it really means.
Yeah.
It'd be like
It was a mediocre rise, basically.
it'd be like rapping for Vanilla Ice Records instead of
Oh, I can
Jones,
trade.
where you get popped in
Yeah,
your
basically.
behind. You
Yeah,
get popped
basically
in
is
your
what it is.
behind, all the way up in there.
Oh, I have
You
way
make
too
the
much
awards.
power right now.
I'll tell you right now.
It's playing
Drake is
musical channels, musical icons. Where's it gonna stop? Where's it gonna stop?
It's like
Where's it gonna stop?
I'm like
Where's it gonna stop?
whoever lands in the middle
Ooga
spot.
shaka, ooga,
What are you
Last.
doing to my fucking? Why am I all over the place?
That sounds like a you problem. You need to figure that out.
Oh, that sounds like,
You definitely do, right?
sound like you're starting a lot of beef.
How did
with
Americans
Japan.
get to the top of the damn screen? Baron Yam must have.
Going after
Baron Yam's
America's,
ear moved them.
America's throwing us around like musical fucking icons,
Mhm.
Shit.
testing
No.
out your first May, shitting all over your panel on the first day. Nice.
Americus does sound like seafood. So yes, put this comment up.
No, he
Americus
doesn't.
sounds.
Americas doesn't sound like seafood. America sounds like Americas, but he sounds like a cool seafood.
Say like Junior and
A cool seafood.
Crack pipe.
You need to get off the crack pipe.
Yeah, he sounds like a cool seafood.
Yeah, you
Wait,
need to
where
stop
did he
smoking
go?
that crack pipe there.
He left us. He's
Cool.
a jerk
Goodbye.
like that sometimes. No, I'm
Well,
just joking.
yeah,
He
I
leave us.
mean, so I kind of let this live stream go onto a tangent, but yeah, to getting back, I'm going to change my name. I'm going to start having my name be Card Carrying Hedonist, even though I don't know what card carrying. I don't know
That's
what
too
card
long of a
carrying.
name.
Wait, what? What's that?
That's too long of a name.
Yeah, Tico turned red pills too damn long, so I know card
Yeah,
carrying
man,
hedonist
like,
is too
I think
long.
I'm making Tico trying to fucking avatar when his name is like fucking
CCH.
4 words long.
CCH. Yeah, I mean, we have the same amount of syllables, Tico, you and I. So it's like,
Yeah,
we
but
have,
the problem is though, mine is long as hell. It barely fits in
yeah,
a damn
Baron
live
Yam.
stream.
That'll do.
Like if I change my name to Baron Yam Red Pill, obviously I would be under all the other Red Pill videos, but I don't even want to be with the Red Pill videos like that. If
Shit. What you trying to
it's
say?
so long.
See, you need, don't make me punch you in the
Are you
throat.
fucking
I'm a red
shitting
pill
on the
video.
fucking avatar
I
I
know,
made for you?
right? Sound like
I
you
just
shitting
do-
on me. It sound like you was shitting on me in the avatar. That's what it sounded like to me.
No, not you. No, not you.
I can't tell, right? You
I
shitting on the
just
whole
do
damn
whatever
panel
I do.
well, except
You know
for
what?
Big Time to
America's
Win.
probably-
I
you
just do
probably
what I
got
do.
booted.
I just
but
do what I do.
That's not fair. Do people do that all the time? I think people do that all the time because it's easier to like criticize a whole group of people than it is to like actually call out one. Like when people used to talk about crap about the MGTOW community, they were really just talking about MGTOW dictionary for the most part and freaking Bulldog mindset.
Wow. That's actually funny.
But the reason why we used to say like, oh, the whole group or the whole philosophy has a problem is because like nobody really just had the balls to just call out just individual people who are doing dumb shit. Like I said, it's because
I did. Hidden did.
yeah, I mean, but I mean, and the Hidden's videos did it too. I mean, it's just like stuff like that went unnoticed in the algorithm because everybody likes all the drama and stuff.
Right,
But
and it's like
you guys are right. You guys are right. You guys came up with or did that stuff in the beginning.
We called it out. Many Tico called it out. I know Hidden called it out, and I basically
Welcome
called
back,
it out.
America's DeVille.
I think America's. I mean, a lot of people called it out.
I think Baron Yam kicked America's DeVille. I would like to
how
motion.
was your
I would like to
band
motion.
America's?
right.
You had a nice vacation there.
I just
He's
muted.
fucking with
I
you.
muted
He's fucking with the whole
Tico's
panel right
momentarily.
now.
This would be.
No, he did not.
This should be
Fucking
really
pooping
shitty.
all
How was
over
that?
the red pill. Saying, I don't want to be
What is
part of the red pill videos. Don't put me in with the red pill videos.
I know,
Just
right?
follow
Going
me."
to just dump on me and shit. Like you going to just dump on me and shit. I don't want to be a part of the red pill videos and
Yeah.
shit like that. This nigga over here. Don't he know a red pillar is the one that bought his ass up?
I will be well.
Doesn't
Okay, so I
sound
did
like
this,
it.
but
I
but
know,
that's the thing
right?
though. I did this when I was a MGTOW too. I like it was
Wait, when
advised
you
of
were a
me.
MGTOW, what are you now?
I'm
It was
serious.
it was
You're what?
advised of me to drop the label of MGTOW before,
I ain't
and I
dropping
don't
it
know
yet.
if it was rightfully advised, but I guess I fell for the manipulation the first time.
I ain't dropping shit.
This is something we need to delve in on the first Baron Yam, whatever the
First
fuck
Baron
this is
Yam.
called.
Yeah,
Baron
I
Yam and
mean,
Pals. Welcome to
Baron Yam and Pals needs
I
to
like I said,
fucking find out what the fuck that's all about.
like I said,
Right now?
I ain't
totally
dropping
sick.
nothing
Right?
off my name. Like I said, but if
Well,
I
I
should
do,
just stick to my podcast.
I do know I was one of the people that told him he should drop it at the time because there was a lot of shit going on with YouTube.
And actually, guys, I feel like I'm just
YouTube was
making a
kicking channels at
prediction
the
that
time too, though. So it's one of those things where I can admit that I did mention it to him that he should drop it just for a moment. But I
Probably
said
around the same
momentarily.
time I fucking put mine as MGTOW.
Like, yeah, I
Not
told him
too
he should
long
drop
after
it
the
momentarily.
movie.
Yeah,
Right after the
I told him to
movie.
drop it. I told him to drop it momentarily, though. So it's one of those things where I told him to drop it momentarily, just in case anything happens with YouTube and Susan Wojcicki, because this is when Undead Chronic went down like 9 different times in the same week and shit like that. You had
well,
yeah,
and what
just
I
random
noticed
people.
too is like for example, you Tico, you started making a bunch of accounts, but then all of a sudden they really stopped leaving, or they really stopped kind of policing one of your accounts, and then you ended up sticking with that one. So I feel like it's pointless at this point to like go like, all right, now I'm Baron Yam, MGTOW, SYSBM, Red Pill, Unfiltered, or do whatever, because it's just like, well,
Yeah,
because
because the sad part
for
about
most part,
Unfiltered,
yeah, you, I
the
don't know,
sad
for
part
the most
about
part, like you can leave your channels the way they are as long as you like keep the content, like keep from getting like noticed by the algorithm as much.
because the sad part about that, the unfiltered in the race relations, actually I moved over to the black pill, the black pill red pill radio station. So all that stuff got moved over to that channel. So all the stuff is over there, and I'm just going to use those ones as like backup. But I'm going to keep all the race relation shit on there. That's on there. And I thought about starting back up race relations by itself and just putting Unfiltered over there on the black pill red pill radio thing.
Nice, yeah. I mean, whoever has if you have a channel, I think like I just think it's different because I have Discord now, so to actually like talk about the MGTOW stuff and Red Pill stuff openly, but it's like on YouTube, I understand how it is, and I'm like that's why I would consider doing something like that. It's not that I actually hate the red or hate anything about the Red Pill itself, or am rejecting information or like trying to move away from it or stray away from it.
To me. Sound like he was
You
to me,
can't.
hating on me and shit like
It's not
that.
possible.
Yeah, exactly. There's no running away from it, and that's just because you took offense to it doesn't mean I was talking about you.
That nigga was throwing shade on me, but it's okay.
You didn't see that shit.
Right? Yeah, that nigga was throwing shade on me. How many people agree in the chat that?
How many people agree? That's so
How many
funny.
people agree? Everybody say if you agree that I got shade thrown on my black ass. It's okay though. It's okay though.
I can't talk for
That's
myself.
fine,
throwing some right now.
They said,
Huh?
hey,
I'll throw some right now. Fuck.
I
telling
can't
people
talk
to
about
fuck
the
off.
mouthful.
Listen to wet. I mean, hidden.
I actually enjoyed that.
Don't make the first Friday Night Blaze all about you, Tico. Oh yeah, all right, we're breaking up. We're breaking up.
It was a lot of passion, a lot of
I can't hear you. I can't hear.
breaker.
Right?
Breaker
Oh,
19. It's the teddy bear. Come back.
Good
years on.
Lord, shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's one of those
hardcore music artists that refuse to sell out. Big respect, street cred. Well, yeah, I hate having people be like, oh, I recognize him in this category with this person. Like, I like to be identified by people saying, oh, he doesn't seem like he doesn't seem like the rest of Red Pill, or he doesn't seem like the rest of MGTOW.
Yeah, but that's the point of MGTOW, that you're saying you're not the same as the rest.
You're not supposed to. The thing about the
MGTOW doesn't mean we're all together and we're all the same and we all think the same. MGTOW means we each have our own mind and we all go our own way. Just because we bump into each other in chat doesn't mean we're a fucking community.
Yeah, true story.
I want a banjo.
That's where a lot of people fucked up at right there is when they tried to
And
make
that
it a
pisses
community.
me off because the
I
higher
want
you
a
go up in the
banjo.
names, the more they use that.
I'm getting a
Yeah,
banjo.
exactly. It is, but it doesn't really apply to people who actually think freely. It's just applying to the idea itself, how it actually makes us think at certain times when we're making content and living the lifestyle. 'Cause it's like, oh, you
Ren,
always
what the
hope
hell
when
are
you're
you
walking
doing?
out there or
I
somewhere
am
you like meet
pricing out
another MGTOW,
banjos.
but it's not like you're supposed to. It's not like the philosophy is geared on bringing us together. It's just that we happen to be like, crossing paths, exchanging information.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pricing out banjos
Oh.
Why does it sound all windy while you're doing it?
If they hate
because
it,
I'm in the sleeping bag.
if they hate it so
Oh, good
much, why
Lord.
are they keep coming back for more?
True
What's he
story.
doing with the banjo in the sleeping bag?
No,
He's having sex with a banjo in a sleeping bag or something like that.
no. This is
No,
what it
that's
would
it.
sound
It
like
was
if
a
I was
joke.
having sex with a banjo in the sleeping bag.
It was a joke. It's a joke. Good Lord, child. No, right?
Oh,
you
you
like
like
it
those
sound like
splinters?
Squeal like a pig.
Nasty.
Hey,
Get in that
None of
sleeping
that.
bag,
None of
boy.
that on here. We at the Bear and
bet
Yam
I can
channel
make
do
you
not
squeal.
endorse having sex with a banjo inside of a sleeping bag. It's very painful, and you get a
Yes,
lot of
it is.
splinters.
Yeah, no,
And
the
it doesn't-
splinters. It actually has metal on. It's metal. It's pretty much a metal banjo. It's
okay,
cold
you will
at
get
first, but then it
tetanus.
heats up. But you got to worry about puncturing the that little skin that they have, because that gets sharp.
And then you got to
Oh,
worry
okay.
about puncturing your own skin.
Yeah.
For real.
But that's when Pinhead likes it. That's when it gets really good.
I've never had a banjo before.
Sights to show you.
We at the Internal Sadist channel do not support any of these claims, and we are not with these people, nor do we stand by these people, unless they're on the Tico Trend channel.
Oh yeah, it's good thing
Why
to
were
do.
you
Separate
spotlighting
yourself,
my-
because like after if all you guys were to leave, I feel like I would still feel inclined to talk, simply for the fact that like I still
Holy
want to like
fuck, now he's
be
telling us to
individual.
leave. He
I know,
hates
right?
his fucking panel.
First he dumped on first he dumped on his logo and the Red Pill community and my black ass. Now he's kicking us all
Now
out.
he's like, if you all leave, I could hold my own. Fuck you guys.
Anybody
You gotta
can
watch,
get it.
son.
Anybody.
String banjo.
That's going
Come
in his
on.
fucking intro.
I initially
And then we
wanted
got a,
I initially wanted
recording
my
thing,
haters to come
open
on, but it
back.
looks like they're too afraid to come on.
Yeah,
That's
so
Okay,
we
now
invite some
now
people
this
that
motherfucker's
think
way
they're friends.
way too cocky now.
Open back. Then we
This
got
motherfucker
I'm
cocky as hell
stab
today.
everybody right now. Right
Hey,
now.
look, we got an IBAN's B55 string banjo natural. We got a gold tone little gem banjo ukulele. No, I've never seen that before.
Why the fuck does it keep changing back and forth like that?
Because
want a
I'm
banjo.
special. I'm
What are
very
you
special.
doing?
Give me a banjo.
Boil her up.
Then we have the
America speaks.
Epiphone Electar Century. 1939? Oh, wow, nice.
That's like
Okay,
my
wait,
SS
stop,
Stewart guitar.
stop. We'll have a full stream just for you to talk about that. The very detailed technical stuff. And it'll be on Tico's channel.
And
Not
that's
my
called
channel.
some kind of fucking
Right?
segue. That's some kind of
I love
segue.
how we dump all the I love how we dump all the heavy loads on Tico.
No, it's more just like a filibuster, so you stop torturing us with just telling us to stop doing stupid shit and improve ourselves. So we're like, all right, let's get somebody else on
Just
there.
because
Let's
the
have them
wagon's
talk
going
about,
around
let's have them
every
talk about
hour.
engine
You gotta
parts or
hop on every
something
now and
just for
then.
like 8 hours. Please, please drown out Tico just trying to tell us to better ourselves.
Whatever. I actually upload every 12 hours, actually.
Fuck
Smart ass.
bettering yourself. Just be
I
yourself,
upload when I
man.
damn well feel it.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I upload every 8 hours, and the one day I uploaded every 6 hours.
Oh wow, look at Mega
Some
Man is
people will
watching
question
that.
how you make your money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck do you get a private jet just doing that? There's no way.
Easy.
He's like a
I
G6.
I do it on my private jet with the Wi-Fi. Just messing down. I
That's the
get
one
a
with
damn
the
private
click.
jet.
All right, Mr. Quack.
Calligraphy. I know that.
It got Tico trend
Oh,
it got the Tico trend moniker down the side of it and
just pull
everything.
like a Sopranos and end this like right mid sentence while somebody's talking, and then just and then
I've
everybody
actually
be
done
like,
I've
"Fuck
actually
you."
done that once. I've actually ended the
Content.
stream like that once by accident.
It was just like, yeah, and like, wait, yeah, what were you saying? Oh yeah, man, I was just talking about, the establishment.
Yeah, just like that.
Power corrupts absolutely. Seeker, you are very right about that.
There you go.
Very
Acknowledging the chat. That's a step in the right direction now.
I am going to buy a banjo.
That's a step in the wrong direction now.
Going to buy.
And
Save your
Back
money.
whenever
having
I'm
sex
in the
with
middle of
banjos.
nowhere, I'm
Not
going to walk
supposed to be
into the shipper or the consulate with the banjo
and start playing and see
that
if anybody with a
would
guitar
be the
pops up.
opening for dueling banjos. I might play Rye Whiskey or Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Blue Moon of Kentucky.
It's like, yeah, the only time I ever know banjo is like that movie Deliverance, where it's like
Paddle faster, I hear banjos.
Blue Moon.
I will force people will be forced to run. You know what? They got it. I think they got a website where you scare the crap out of people to get for people to get exercise.
Your fat ass.
Wait.
No. It's gonna be like this. I'm gonna start plucking a banjo, just from the corner, to scare the hell out of somebody. Just start plucking it randomly, and then just come out and just chase them. You just got your cardio in.
Sounds like a good way to get shot.
Right?
Well, if you pay for the services.
Oh well, yeah. Then you're
If
not
you
really
paid
scared.
for the services, you paid to be scared to run, right?
Yeah, but it's not really that scary. You got with a banjo. Couldn't you come with like a chainsaw?
Banjo and a machete.
Make sure you record
Well,
it.
you need two hands for the
Right?
banjo.
Make sure you record it.
You just need one. You just need one. Well, all you need is a sheath. You walk out plucking a banjo, and then you pull the machete out, and then and then you finger the frets.
You draw them in with the banjo music, and then you pull out the machete when they're all close.
That
Yes.
sounds pleasant.
Sounds like Mary.
Like, play louder.
Sounds
Come a little
like
closer.
assassin mariachi in
Hey,
Mexico.
look, if you see a 6 foot tall black man carrying a banjo with a machete, you're running, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
With a
another.
straw hat.
That's a bait and switch right there.
I thought
That's
you
a
would
bait
be
and
wearing
Right.
a Kangol.
Right.
Like I said, come on, you see a 6 foot tall black man with a banjo, machete, and straw hat, wearing blue jeans above his waist, and a t-shirt.
You're first off, you're way taller than 6 foot because you're way taller than me, and I'm only 6'2". So
Can I just ask, am I the only white dude at all of these
I
events?
know, right?
How's the weather
Tall
up
ass
there?
motherfucker. When look like he could just put his hands up and dunk in a hoop and shit like that.
Wow. Damn.
He ain't got to. That nigga ain't even got to jump. All he got to do is put his hand on the rim.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, damn. I can't tell that lie.
Tall.
Yeah, just
He's tall as hell,
go all the way when next time you're a woman approach you, just be like, I'm 4'8". Just straight up, just try to lie to her.
Hey, look, I'm 5'14".
God, this guy.
And I can kick a fucking computer
Yeah, that's what
off
she
your
said.
desk.
She's like, if I hear the word 5, it's not working. It's not working.
5'14". Yeah,
Oh
So
my
there.
goodness.
5'14". 5'14" inches.
I remember
I
when I told a girl that on a dating site just to be an asshole. She see me in public and she punched me in the arm.
What, 5'14"?
I didn't like her, so I told her I was like 5'4". I told her I was like 5'4" and I'm very short. She said, "You're a manlet, right?" So she seen me in public and she got mad at me and she punched me in the arm. I go, what was that for? For lying on a dating app.
I wanted a short man.
If that was illegal, I mean, everybody would be getting arrested. Like everyone would get arrested and thrown in jail.
The funny thing about the funny thing about that though is like I told her I was like 5'4", and she goes, "Fine, I'll give you a chance." I was like, "Whatever." So she seen me in public, she punched the shit out of me. For lying about my age. I mean, lying about my height.
I saw like I think it was on one of the Discords. It was like 20 years old, looking for a new father or mother of my soon-to-be twins. Smiley face.
Oh,
Get fucked.
yeah, there's
Get
no
fucked.
And then
jump through there.
it
Fuck,
said,
you
"I am
keep
still."
fucking her until you get twins. Nice.
It says, "I'm still pregnant and will do anal." So I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting."
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Well, it's hardly a trap. She totally told you all the fucking problems she's got.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like an open.
It's honesty,
just a-
but
It's like
true, but
it's like a
people
wide
just-
open pit
Okay.
with a big red flag, huge red flag,
Whole bunch of
They
red
make out.
flags and fireworks.
a bunch of
going
red
off.
flags, and you're like,
Those inflatable
guys,
dummy
I
guys.
think there's a trap. I sense a trap.
Whole bunch of
All that stuff
inflatable.
was there to lure you in. You don't
They
want to
make
be the
out.
father of them twins. They did not come from your loins.
No thanks.
I got better
Damn.
things to do with the rest of my life. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, guys, I started this stream without getting any food, and now I'm hungry as shit. So y'all gonna have to do your outros,
All right,
and
I'll
we're gonna
go
have to get
first.
the hell up out of here.
I'll go
I'm
first.
hungry.
This is America's DeVille. Everybody stay MGTOW. This live stream is AD approved. Y'all have a great night. Take care.
There you go.
Good night.
That's it. That's it. All right, Wind.
This is MGTOW to win. I hope you like the photo of Uzagi-chan. Freaking don't go diving in a bed of needles to look for that one piece of straw. Let that straw come to you.
Shit. There you go.
Yep. Need that good straw magnet. All right. Hayden.
Yeah, fucking Mega Man moved his stream down to 5:00 for the for the Friday night fucking blaze. So I hope you're ready there, Tigo. It's all on you now.
It's all on me.
You're our
He's
only
moved-
hope.
He's moved his stream down so that we can fucking do our thing.
He
So
moved the 9/11 stream down. Yeah, he's watching Antifa riots right now. It's pretty interesting
yeah, I
stuff.
was watching
Wait,
his,
what?
stream.
Yeah, because usually we do it out anywhere between like 6 and 11.
He's got a bug in his house, and it's really bothering me. Can somebody comment and tell him to kill the bug that's flying around the camera? I'll comment. Hey,
that's-
dude, smash! I'm gonna
You should
smash
do
the
that
like.
on screen.
Like you should smash that bug.
I'm gonna smash the like when you smash that dog. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I'm gonna smash the like.
Well,
while
it's
you
just a
smash that bug.
moth. Smash.
So yeah, Friday Night Blaze, big time party. Come see. All these guys should be there. That's it. Or make them fucking come. That's all. You gotta show up.
Yeah, guys, you guys got to show up. I
You guys
know
have
if
to. You guys have to
Yeah,
be
if
there
you don't
because you showed up for
know,
this.
I'm also on the Tico Trend channel a
If you don't,
lot.
if you don't show up, I'm holding family members hostage.
I didn't.
Right.
I didn't see an invite to this, so I'm actually gonna extend my hand out to everyone here and invite everybody to my stream on Friday.
Ooh.
I didn't even know this thing was going on. I watch a Mega Man and I look over at my other PC and what do I see? Baron Yam live.
Yep,
Mm.
gotta put.
Doesn't even tell.
He ain't
No,
tell
I
me
rewind
shit.
the whole
I'm
fucking thing and
shocked.
listen to it because I got here at the end of it.
Surprise!
I
Surprise!
probably need to see a chiropractor.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Also, am I the only white guy at these things?
No,
These
America.
things, these gatherings. I mean, DeVille,
Well,
DeVille's
DeVille's actually Latino / Arab.
he's a Latin Arab.
Yeah,
Oh my
so-
god. Oh my gosh. I'm hanging with like a literal. He's like, what card do you need? I'll give you the card. I'll get the card for you. I'll exhaust any resources. It'll be there quick as anything.
America's DeVille got Arab money, by the way, y'all. He's the one that the private jet.
What card do you need?
His
Money.
see that private jet that y'all think I'm flying in, that's his private jet.
It's so funny, Secret. You also have to be a dog person without being a dog, without having a dog.
Oh yeah.
What?
What is a dog
Yeah,
person mean? You
Yeah,
gotta take the dog.
I wouldn't. I'm not giving Milo up for some broad.
And see you later. Have a good one.
Alrighty.
But yeah. So this is Baron Yam. This is the red pill Baron, MGTOW SYSBM Ibmore, or I'm not Ibmore, but I'm also by stream.
First he's
Well,
throwing
I
shade
can-
on
I can-
Rampant, now he's throwing shade on Ibmore now. Damn, he bold tonight. He real bold tonight and shit.
Hey, I'm in rare form. I think
you are.
having a StreamYard makes you a man. All right, I'm just gonna say it. Having a StreamYard makes you a man.
That's your ball hang, bro.
SYSWM.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go play.
Wait, I missed that. Sorry, I weirdly I just for some reason I was paying attention. Well, I thought Win was gonna say something. I just completely
I was
missed.
saying
What you said.
I'm gonna go play Angels Legion because I'm trying to get that freaking red freaking dress to complete the coat, the Roni Chan look.
I thought it was because you were getting some kind of paid promotion.
Oh, I'm not
Okay,
getting a paid promotion.
everybody, yeah, have fun creating characters out there in your video games. That shit's the best
Yes.
part of every game.
I am
Yeah.
I am literally trying to complete the look of Roni Chan. Of the Corona Chan.
Well, in Fallout 4, you can not only make yourself, you can make a whole like house and shit.
Yes.
All right, let the after party begin. All right, bye guys. This has been Baron Yam and Pals. You guys have a good one. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Peace out. Peace out.
Crack a bottle. Let your body bottle.